awake. Good.
Is hibernation affecting you at all?
Gentlemen, we have been in space for nearly 2 years.
It's incredible.
We are on our way.
Nathan, absolutely. He came in. We had a script that I had for a few years, and then we needed some work done. And I love Moon, so we asked Nathan, and he came in and he did some great stuff. I really enjoyed working with him. We had suddenly after, you know, again, a process that took some years. We were doing different things, me and the producer, which is self-esteem. But suddenly, there was an opportunity to do the film, and we got some money together, and so we sent the script to some agents that we liked that have interesting actors, and Casey Affleck happened to read that. We didn't reach out exclusively to Casey, but he was the first one who contacted me, and which was great. And he was on vacation in Europe, but he called me and said, "Look, I read the script and I really like this character, and can we talk about it?" And we did, and so that was very easy, and we didn't go out to 10 other guys who couldn't do it. We said no. Casey came on board very quickly, and same thing with Lawrence. He got the script from his agent. We sent it to him. He read it and really felt that he wanted to do this guy. And also Casey and Lawrence haven't worked together before, but they have a lot of great respect for each other, and felt that this was a good opportunity to do that. So it came together quite easily. The casting process can be long and painful, but not in this case, actually. Of course, I can call him Fish.
Okay.
Not everyone can do that. but Lawrence, he came in with all of that and all this great positive energy, and sort of became the captain of the ship. It was very clear who was who was in charge here. And as you say, there is. I wanted him to be, and he totally got that. I wanted him to be this very stable guy that's running things, that is in charge, that have control, that when problems occurs, he is the guy, the go-to guy. He is the one that makes the difficult decisions, and all of those things. And there is obviously something slightly. There is something about this guy when we get to know him, and he just portrays that very interesting. We're not going to do spoilers here, but he just do that very interestingly. And he was 17 when he was in Apocalypse Now first, and I've been a fan since then. He had a tremendous career, and he's a big actor and a big personality. Yeah, no, you're right about the connection to Alien there. Absolutely, he have that sort of function. But after getting these two guys in pretty quickly, I needed this third passenger on the ship. And I looked at I got a lot of tapes from different young actors, and I didn't know much about Tomer, but I saw him. Somebody recommended to watch a few tapes there, and I saw him in some Israeli Fauda and some other Israeli things he's done. And obviously he wasn't that, famous or popular as he is now, because The Boys has been, is a very popular thing. And so that's great for us. But he came in, I talked to him, and he had this tremendous attitude and fascination for this story, and he was just a blast. So I hired him on the spot. It was always there. I mean, it deals with paranoia, obviously, and it's also it's a complex story, and it's a complex character, John, and you can't make you can't make a simplistic ending if you have such a complex story and a complex character. So the ending needs to go hand in hand, I think, with sort of the general attitude of the film. So, but you don't want to. You also want to. I think it's always interesting as an audience member to be part, not to be written on the nose, but sort of be part of the creation of what's going on. And it's also, as you as an individual audience member can see this in a very different way from your friend or your wife or your husband or whatever. And I think that's great. You can have very different takes on what happens there in the end, depending on who you are and your own experience. Some other films, needs a much more sort of definite ending, or this is the killer, or blah blah blah. But in this case, I think we tried to create something that went hand in hand with the general attitude of the movie. And there is sort of it's a puzzle, and yes, exactly as you say. So this was my wish, or this was my hope, that people would sort of see and read the film like you described, and enjoy the ride for those reasons.
I just
Yeah, I mean, it's rare that you have the opportunity to shoot the film in story order, as we did here, because we had the ship was built, and we had the actors, so we could actually start from the beginning and shoot. We started to shoot the stuff that's not on the ship first. Everything on Earth was shot beforehand, and then we went into on the ship and shot most of it in story order, and that was really great for Casey and for the film, and obviously important because, as you say, he deteriorates and his mind takes in places, and we were very lucky that we could do that as a process and not throwing ourselves back and forth in the story. No, that's exactly it. They were like two very happy schoolboys on set. They were coming eagerly every day and wanted to play in this on this schoolyard. Where are we going today? Where do you want me to be? Where do you want me to stand? And they were, I mean, the best example is like Sly came and one day 45 minutes early, and I said, "What are you doing here? We're not gonna. We have to set up and stuff." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I know, but I'm a director myself, and I hate when actors are late." That was the attitude, and they were really fun. I'm not saying that just to, it's a hard work making a movie, and and all of that. It always will be, but so I'm not being overly polite to these guys, but they were. I always be thankful for them because they show so much respect. They had so much fun, and they were really sweet with each other. I mean, they had all this. All their careers, and they were fighting of who is the biggest star back in the day, but now they were elderly, older, and they were so much fun, and they had so much fun together doing this. A great experience. One of the most fun movie making experiences I had, actually. Great. Thank you for taking your time, and we'll talk next time.
Flying into the light is a survival instinct. The best escape route tends to be towards the light.
Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.